All right, Beverly, we are live. Thank you so much for taking out some time to chat with me.
You betcha. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So let's start with the 40th anniversary of Return of the Living Dead. Can't
Yes,
believe it's been 40 years already.
none of us can either.
I know, right? I remember seeing it as a kid. I was definitely extremely too young. I saw it in the late 80s.
Yeah.
And
How old were you? How old were you?
me, I think I was 7 or 8 when I saw it. I saw it in '89.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. A lot of people say that to us at conventions. I saw it when I was a little kid. I was peeking over, the sofa or whatever. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And my son, my poor son, so he was having a big party, and I think he was probably 15. And he said, Mom, do you think we could? Because I never told my son much about what I did growing up. It's, I focused on him and
Sure.
left the business. And he was having a pool party or a party or something. And he goes, Mom, do you think we could watch Return of the Living Dead? And I looked at him and I thought, I said, Oh, honey, I said, I don't know. I don't think parents would like that. And he hadn't seen it because I didn't want him to see it until he was,
Sure.
old enough to see it. And he goes, Mom, all of my friends have seen it but me. It's like, oh, bad. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess it's okay then. So they watched it. And then I kind of would peek in the doorway to see how they were all doing. I think there was like five or six of them. And then they'd look at the television, they'd just stare at me, and then they'd go back to the television. It was just the most peculiar thing to watch the kids watching me in this movie. And my
Sure.
son, just like, he was beaming. He was proud. So it
How
was really
cool
cute.
is that? That is
Yeah,
super cool. I
really
love it.
cute. Yeah.
So, um, so now with the news of the 40th anniversary, we have kind of the continuation in the franchise, which is Trash's Revenge, right?
Yeah.
Which is coming out. It's currently crowdfunding right now. It's like a new meta kind of project. What can you tell us about this film and why did you come on board?
Well, I'm really excited because all of the cast has signed on to do it. It has some musical aspects to it, which is really exciting to me. Tom's going to be singing. We're in a musical number together. I'm really excited about. And just it was time. We've tried so hard to get movies going for ourselves to be all together again, and here we have the opportunity. So why not? And we all like the idea of it. And Richard, he's just like a go-getter. He's like, well, we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna get this going. And nothing you could put a mountain in front of him, and he'll just break it out and say, we're doing this. Let's go. Don't worry about that. We'll get past it. So we've had a lot of stumbling blocks because of other people who think they're doing another movie. And that's been a really big headache for us. But now we're going to court against that person.
Oh.
And hopefully that gets settled soon. I believe he's been served. I'm not sure. And because he was the gentleman that, not a gentleman, he was the person who was selling all of our images and
Oh.
on T-shirts and products and telling all the vendors that we were working with him, and we were
Oh.
not. So it's a real big mess. So, but Larry Zerner, our attorney, is handling it. Larry Zerner from the horror movies, which is he, Friday the 13th or yeah, Friday the
Friday the
13th.
13th,
Shelly,
yeah.
Shelly. So he's handling it for us, and hopefully we will prevail. I believe we will, and I think the guy owes us a lot of money. So
I
yes,
can imagine, right? Oh my gosh, what a hassle.
yes, thank you. I'm not supposed to talk so much about it because we're going to court, and I have to be careful. So all
I
questions.
understand. I
Yeah.
understand. That's crazy. So, you know, I was kind of looking into this film,
Yeah.
um, and it seems really interesting. Like it's like you're playing yourself. Am I correct by saying that?
Yes, in an interesting sort of way. He's kind of got a twist on the whole thing. So
Okay.
we're playing ourselves, but we're playing in another film. It's just it's a very interesting take that he's doing. It's like Linnea is like a Norma Desmond character, and she's gone back to Hollywood, and she's probably not being accepted so much, and she's older, and so she's a zombie. So things happen from there, and I think she's going to get a little revenge. It's like I think she gets revenge on me, and during a musical number, and it's cool. It's really cool. And also to talk about I know a lot of people are having ninnies about the AI or the CGI. It's actually, I believe, AI. And I do not like CGI or AI. I'm very much against it, very much against it. But in this aspect of what Richard is doing, it's okay. It's a small little thing just to bring those guys back, and it's being done as it's been explained to me in a beautiful way. It's going to be fantastic. And the families have both signed on. So James Cameron's wife is Alba has signed on.
Sure.
She has given it her blessing, as also Ernie, Don Calpa's son Evan. He's agreed to, after hearing the concept, is agreed to it. So everyone's going, "Oh my God, CGI and AI! Oh my gosh!" But it's not. Everybody needs to cool their jets and
Sure.
just realize it's going to be very interesting the way he's doing it. It's okay. So I would never sign on to a CGI. My husband is a production designer, and CGI is something that will take his work away because he designs movies. And
Sure.
I don't like CGI at all. He'll
Right.
show me movies, go see this is with a CGI. I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah.
I completely understand. Well, this sounds like it's really interesting to me. What
Yeah.
are some of the, you know, like the rewards that you could, back
Oh,
for,
with that
'cause
you
I know
can,
there's like a bunch of stuff on the
yeah.
campaign.
He's got some signed items. He's got some, of course, you can have a role in the movie, all kinds of stuff. You'll have to go to his list and have a look because
I'll
there's a
make
lot
sure
of
to
fun
link
stuff
it.
on there. Yeah, it'll be good. It's a good, yeah.
That sounds amazing. Well, I mean, did you ever think that we would be talking about this little film now 40 years later?
No, none of us did, and we never thought we'd be doing conventions like
Sure.
this at this time now. And no, we never expected this. It's crazy. We expected to do part two of that movie, but we didn't expect it to go on and on like it has. It's fun though. We all feel so fortunate that it has lived on, and it keeps getting rediscovered by every generation. So we're so lucky in that aspect, and yeah, people are so nice to us. It's just been a real blessing in our lives.
Yeah,
A real,
conventions are a lot of fun,
yeah,
meeting all, like like your fans and whatnot. That must be a blast.
yeah. Some of it's just collectors that come up and they want the stuff signed, and you can
Right.
tell who those people are. But then you get the hardcore fans, and oh my God, they're so wonderful. We see them convention after convention, and they love to do the photo ops, which we
Sure.
all love because the pictures always turn out so cool. And so we always like doing those with everybody. And but yeah, the autographs and all of that. It's just a lot of fun. We're so grateful. We know how lucky we are. None of us, I don't think any of us have I know none of us have like an ego with
Right.
all of this. We get it. So, we're happy and grateful to be in the position that we're in.
That's amazing. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that about sums it up. I don't want to keep you too long, but I'm gonna say that Trash's Revenge is currently crowdfunding right now,
Yeah.
and there's some great rewards and things you could back,
Yeah.
and I look forward to seeing it, and hopefully meeting you down the line at a show,
That
at a
would be great.
convention. So
Yeah, in Florida. Let's get one in Florida. Also, I'd like to note that because of the lawsuit and all that we've gone through, we
right,
started our own website, and it's Return of the Living Dead Originals. So it's ROTLD originals.com. And we were selling our autographs there, posters, the 40th anniversary poster there,
sure.
a couple of other posters, and we also have some t-shirts. So we're trying to, establish ourselves and get back the merchandising that somebody else took from us.
Well, I'll make sure to link the correct site up there,
Thank
and we'll
you.
get everyone, heading over there. I think that'll be best.
That'd be great. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Beverly. It's been such a pleasure.
Yeah, you too. Thank you. It's great. Yeah, and crowdfund Trash's Revenge. Let's go. Let's make this a really great movie. I really feel like it's going to be terrific if we just can get to that finish line.
I love it. That sounds great. Well, thanks again.
Thank you.